everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
First and foremost, I want to say I love both my parents, but the situation that is put before y'all is not how it went down. I'm not about to get into all the details, but long story short, my mom didn't want to leave. She was quote unquote, damn near forced to leave. I helped her leave. I'm glad she left. She's in a great spot. Shout out to Dip. Put her up nice. So she's good. My pops is good. They obviously don't fuck with each other, but I fuck with them both. And she was not wrong at all. She did not leave him because he lost his foot. That's a myth that was put out there. What else have I seen? I don't know. But my dad did a great job raising us. My mom did a great job raising us. They didn't work out, and it is what it is, man. They both doing well, and I love them both. We can move on now, unless you want to say something.
Well said, Duke.
Say.
You know, with my wife, you know, who Tina decided to go her own way. That's why you don't see her right here. But she want to go do something else, that's fine with me. We had our run. So even though she had the stroke and getting older, she would never be like, oh man, she was always beautiful in my eyes until you say, I want to go do something else.
Yeah.
Now you're not as beautiful to me again. And the fact that if you decide to go this way, I'm gonna go that way, that's fine.
That's deep.
It is what it is, man. And like I said, anytime you can find somebody you can stay in love with for a long time, or for one day or whatever, if you can witness that love, that's good. I had that with her. And I found somebody else. But it is what it is. What are you doing?
Do you need any help?
No, of course not.
Okay, sorry.
No. Amor, did you give him a spoon to eat over here and a fork? I told you to get this stuff over here. A spoon. Help me out now. Moving slow. Wow. Just take one, but you gotta give them a napkin first, Amor, so they can it's a napkin right here. Amor, do what I tell you and we good. We good. Napkin. There you go. It takes so long to get a napkin. This is all you do, fast. You take all day to get a napkin. You're moving slow.
This is amazing, bro.
Come on.
Sir.
That's what I'm talking about. Where's the water that was right here? Yeah, the one he opened one and was drinking out of it. Give him that. If he wants some ice in it, give him some ice in that thing.
Thank you so much. Wow. So how often do you cook this?
When I feel like it.
I appreciate you for taking the time out to make me food.
It's as good as you can get right here. I want to eat.
Hey, what to do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional. Yes, we staying lit, big dog. What we just seen is a bunch of Lavar Ball. Okay, let's talk about it. Lavar Ball and his wife Tina divorced. Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all, man. I used to watch them from Ball in the Family from Facebook. I first came across them when LaMelo Ball scored 92 points in their high school game. That's when it was LaMelo, LiAngelo, and Lonzo on the same team. And LaMelo, the youngest one, scored 92. I was like, oh, he different. But the thing is, he was cherry picking the whole game. He played no defense. So it looked good. But what really happened was after that, when he didn't have his brothers, he still balled out. So I watched them on Ball in the Family. The first season was all good. The second season, Tina, she had a stroke in between recording. And she could no longer, do anything. Couldn't talk, couldn't walk, couldn't do nothing. And what we seen was Lavar standing next to his wife and holding her up. And then we seen the family and stuff like that. So I was like, man, this is great. This is what black people should really harbor on. Like, even though they a biracial family, like black men in general, take care of your family, take care of your kids, right? But let's go back to this video.
First and foremost, I want to say I love both my parents, But the situation that is put before y'all is not how it went down. I'm not about to get into all the details. But long story short, my mom didn't want to leave. She was quote unquote, damn near forced to leave. I helped her leave. I'm glad she left. She's in a great spot. Shout out to Dip. Put her up nice. So she's good.
What you
Okay,
doing?
so then that happened. All right. I felt some type of way. I was like, man, I really looked up to Lavar. And I don't know the whole, because the way he said his wife left, he said she left, she went and found somebody else. Nah, after 30 years, I started to look back at some of the toxic things they did, and he getting a bad rap. He getting a bad rap for this. I'm not finna defend narcissism, but I will say that they brought us some really good years and they raised some really good boys. And whatever these people talk, we're gonna watch clips of people talking about their relationship, and people have different ideas about what happened. And I think a lot of them missed the mark because none of them really watched them. Nobody really watched them. I really watched them. So I don't think they hit the mark on this situation, but we're going to get everybody's take on it.
I love both my parents, but the situation that is put before y'all is not how it went down. I'm not about to get into all the details. But long story short, my mom didn't want to leave. She was quote unquote, damn near forced to leave. I helped her leave. I'm glad she left. She's in a great spot. Shout out to Dip. Put her up nice. So she's good. My pops is good. They obviously don't fuck with each other, but I fuck with them both. And she was not wrong at all. She did not leave him because he lost his foot. That's a myth that was put out there. What else have I seen? I don't know. But my dad did a great job raising us. My mom did a great job raising us. They didn't work out, and it is what it is, man. They both doing.
Now, that sounds like, to me, it sounds like Lonzo Ball is trying to justify the breakup between his mom and dad, seeing that she won't come forward and defend herself. He said it in the nicest way possible. She was basically forced out. She didn't want to leave. She was forced to leave. Now, who knows what that means, but it's coming out of her son's mouth. Hey, my mom didn't want to leave, but my dad forced her to. Now, I really want to know what forced her to leave 30 years of marriage, but you heard it from her son's mouth. You know what I'm saying? He said his dad good, his mom good. He helped her get up out of there, and he put her in a good place. So she's good, they good. They just don't deal with each other no more. But you heard it from that son's mouth. So all these, stop it. Because I knew, you know what I'm saying, 30 years is a long time. I said it had to be something bad. But from the son's mouth, Lonzo himself said that Tina, his mother, was forced to leave. Now you sit and cook on that, fellas. Sit and cook.
All right, so I'm going to sit and cook on that. So I watched a lot of men's take on this situation, and I didn't say anything. I don't have to say anything. I'm not worried about people's real, actual lives and shit like that. That's messy shit. But I thought for a second, I was like, damn, she really did that? But then I don't have to come. I never came out and said nothing. I didn't put it on the Instagram or nothing. But then when I heard what Lonzo said, I was like, it makes sense. It makes sense. But there's a lot of things that change people over time. People just be doing shit. And we all in a business like we was married for 30 years. We're about to hear from people who are not married. We're about to hear from people who is not married for 30 years. Talk about this 30-year marriage and what they should do. Don't take no advice from nobody here. Don't take no advice from no. I'm not endorsing any of this advice. All I'm saying is, none of y'all was married for 30 years. So I wouldn't take no advice from nobody on her.
Look, let me tell you something as a 61-year-old woman. A 58-year-old woman doesn't just wake up one day after 30 years of marriage and a life-threatening stroke and just up and leave for no good reason. When something doesn't make sense, like the story that Lavar is spinning online, then we know that it's a lot more to the story, okay? Because women just don't typically do that, especially in this season. What a lot of women do in their 50s and 60s who have endured a lot of bullshit in a marriage or in a relationship is they start to reevaluate that, because now you're looking ahead and you're like, well, shit, I got more behind me than I do ahead. This sounds more like an escape. Peace is everything. Tina had a massive stroke 9 years ago in 2017, so let Lavar tell it. He helped her through her struggles, and then as soon as he lost his leg due to complications from diabetes, she just ran out and left him. 30 years together, 3 kids, and all of a sudden she just ran off and left him. Now, does that make sense? I mean, come on, y'all. Come on, does that actually make sense to you? And none of us know the man, okay? But we can all see he's a lot. He's a whole damn lot. I wouldn't have been able to do it. That's too much. Just that one clip of how he's talking to his new girlfriend. He's not even divorced yet. He was telling her, just do what I say. No, absolutely not. So anyway, Tina hasn't spoken out yet. The only reason this is all over social media is because Lavar brought it to the internet, okay? He wanted everybody to know, woe is me. She just up and left me because I lost my leg. Come on now.
I agree with a lot of things she said. Well, I not agree, but I understand a lot of things that she said. But the thing is, Lavar brought this to the internet because he wanted to paint the narrative of what's going on. And it's not working out for him because people are looking online and finding all of his narcissistic ways, and they're putting it out there like he is a terrible person. He may be a horrible husband, but he was a great father. He was a good husband for a time. At some point, he was a good husband, enough to be married 30 years. So give him that. But maybe she got tired, and maybe both of them got tired. Maybe Lavar lost his leg and he felt some type of way, and Tina didn't do what he needed her to do for him like he did for her. So he felt some type of way. We don't know.
Lavar Ball is also a perfect example of the emotionally unavailable provider. His wife Tina just left him after 30 years of marriage, and the clips that I have seen of him and the interviews, all I can say is I don't know how that woman survived 30 years with him, let alone 30 minutes. Lavar Ball reminds me a lot of, and I will always use this example of Don Draper, the quintessential emotionally unavailable provider. A lot of the times they are absolutely insufferable, but when you meet them, they are very charming. They are a lot of fun. They're very magnetic. People like to be around them, but honestly, they suffer in silence. They have a lot of childhood trauma that they never worked through, and they actually don't plan on working through it, so they will make everybody's life around them a living hell. So just like Lavar's leg, I am sure this marriage was on its last one as well, so shout out to her for getting up out of there.
So the reason men are bothered by Lavar Ball, that whole situation with the wife and divorcing, is because they are him. The reality is coming into play. See, they love to talk about people like Lotto and Meg and all these people. Oh, they baby mamas, they doing this, they just birds, they blah, blah, blah. But they don't talk about the men that are their age, you know, like Future, like Drake, you know, like Slim Thug, like Keith Sweat, sitting here whining about women. Whining nobody wants to take care of them, nobody wants to do this, that, and the other. See, they're closest to Lavar. But see, they've never been married, or they were married and it didn't work out. So now it's their reason to not get married. No, you weren't getting married because nobody wanted to marry you. Because you were just like him, except you had less money, you were short, and you were unattractive. So you were loud, demanding, ornery. Now you're sickly. And she's supposed to have a seat. The reason men say, why would you leave after 30 years? Is because they know their time is up. They know they can't get the that they claim they can go get. Mind you, she can sell more than you can buy. Stroke and all. Somebody's going to take her on. See, that's the part that men forget about women. They want to dog you out so much so you take anything, and then they get mad because you don't want anything. See? That's why the men are bothered. That's why they have to make her the enemy, because there's never a reason for a woman to leave. Now, a man can cheat because she just had a baby. A man can leave because you didn't give me the attention, even though you have, we have 3 kids that I do nothing to help around the house or anything else. You still should serve me. See? The whole traditional wife that they want, it's not going to happen. Because she did it. And she said, yeah, I'm done. Because you don't lose your just happenstance. No. He was on the way to losing his legs before she had the stroke. Because he was eating what he wanted to eat. He was doing what he wanted to do. And then the assumption that he was this great father because he pushed all his kids to the NBA. He did that for him. That was all an ego thing. He just happened to have the kids with the height and all that. And he pushed him to do that because he wanted to be taken care of.
She said he just happened to have it.
Y'all act like he was doing that so his friends, his sons will be set up and he's a good person. No, he's not a good person. He's not a good person because you walk around and you're talking about how he took care of his wife. No. She went and stayed with her parents for 15 months. He denied her having a speech therapist, a wheelchair, a occupational therapist because he didn't want all those people in his house. So no, he took care of her for the show and all that. And I knew that was bullshit because men won't even pick you up from surgery. They won't even take care of a woman when they have a cold. The woman have a cold, all of a sudden they sick. So suddenly they got a cold too. But their cold, they can't move. They can't breathe. They can't roll from one side of the bed to the other. They can't do shit. But guess what? We get a cold. We still got to move and then take care of them if they got the same cold. If not us having a worse cold. So I knew that was bullshit. Because women are prepared when they go into having like cancer and things like that. They are in a class and they are told this man, high percentage, he might leave you. That he's not going to be there to take care of you. Men leave when a woman has a baby and has to wait 6 weeks. I knew he wasn't shit. Men just don't want to believe an ain't shit nigga like that can be left because they are that ain't shit nigga. But you thought 30 years was going to do it. No, that ain't going to do it. Because she gone. She ain't got shit to do with him. But guess what? Y'all like, oh, how she going to leave him like that? You know what I know why? Because you know it's real hard to get when you got a leg and a stomp. It's real hard to get women to throw at you. You could say, oh, we got a girlfriend. What the f ever. Y'all know better than that.
Man, I don't agree with nothing she says. I agree. I mean, I hear her, and she's saying things that make sense, but she's never watched him. She's never watched Lavar be a. And I hate to say this. Listen, folks. Black women hate black men. And then a black man dates a white woman and marries her for 30 years. They still hate him. And it's so silly. It's so stupid that you would think that this man was not a father to his sons. That he didn't raise them right, that he didn't teach them values. His relationship with his wife has nothing to do with them raising their kids. But the only thing it has to do with was them getting married and where they were from the honeymoon stage all the way to the divorce, and what happened in between shaped their relationship. Lavar met this woman when they were in college. They loved each other. He still loved her. They was in love. He may be a narcissist, but to think that man didn't love his family, to say that he wasn't worth nothing, to degrade him all the way down to the lowest common denominator because he didn't put his hands on her. He didn't leave her in the dark. Yes, the son had to go pick his mom up. Who wouldn't? You know how many times I picked my mom up? Not from my mama and daddy doing some shit, but I mean from just having to, cause that's my mama. Y'all don't love y'all mama and y'all daddy enough. It shows y'all don't love y'all mama and y'all daddy enough. Y'all don't have enough male figures in y'all life to show y'all tough love. Everybody want to be a pansy when it comes to fathers taking care of the family. Everybody want a man to come healed. Everybody want a man to come. He just put open wallet and soft heart. Open wallet and soft heart. That's how every man is supposed to come. But then when it comes to being a man, you got to step up. You got to know how to build a tree house. You got to know how to put Christmas lights up, and you got to smack a nigga every now and then. It's so hard to be a man in y'all's eyes. It's crazy. Man, the other day it was raining and I ran to my car. They was like, oh, look at that sad nigga running to his car in the rain. He don't want to get wet. I was like, what? Nigga, what? It's raining, fool. I can't run in the rain. She was like, yeah, look at his booty claps cheeking. It's booty cheeks clapping in the rain. I'm like, bro, y'all shut the fuck up. But that's how women degrade men. That's how y'all degrade men. Look, man, I made a Target order. And this girl said, a Target order? Why you go get a Target order? She was like, that's sad. She blocked me and said, and I seen her from my burner page. She was like, yeah, that sad nigga went and got a Target order. A Target order? I ordered from Target. Now I'm sassy. Y'all hate men. I'm lying on all these stories. Please don't think I'm assassin. Trust me, I'm bullshit. But I'm just saying, for real, everything gotta be sassy with a man. Every man gotta be wrong. No, because we men first. But if we supposed to be like y'all, then y'all act weird because we getting on y'all level. That's weird. That's why I never argue with a woman, because if you argue with a woman, she gonna make you feel less than by arguing with her. So then you just gotta take what she say, and then 5 years down the line, when y'all done broke up, and you didn't see the red flags.
For getting up here setting the record straight. But there was so many black men that had the most foul shit to say when it came to women speaking out. That ain't no woman that's in a happily married woman in no 20, 25, 30-year marriage is gonna walk away from that damn. I love that her son got up here and set the record straight regarding a situation that the story that the father painted wasn't what it really was. Like he said, she was forced to walk away from that situation, and he had to help his mother get away. He did all that while helping his mama and still respecting his damn father at the same goddamn time. But it's so many broken black men in our community, they thought they had the most pivotal moment to think, and I'm all for men. That's the crazy part about it. But it was like so many goddamn men wanted to sit there and think they can clap. He was a provider, and he did this and that, and this is how the sons got to work they act. That's the same thing Joe Jackson did, and he traumatized the rest of the Jackson kids. You see that too? It's a whole lot that goes with a whole lot, but y'all just want to look at the provider part. It's like, I don't know where the women and the parents is lacking at when it comes to raising y'all goddamn kids with some integrity, some substance about themselves, some morals. It's like a bunch of angry motherfuckers that don't know how to treat people. Like, where did this get missed at in the upbringing of raising kids? Because the shit is crazy. Like, it don't make no sense. And so many goddamn men was angry. To see it from so many goddamn black, like, they just couldn't imagine a woman leaving a 30-year situation. And then when y'all be surprised when them women leave them situations and then they tell the stories that they really tell, and y'all be like, damn, I don't see how you stayed that long. Oh, you be a whole hypocrite then, huh?
Man, she's telling the truth, but then at the same time, no woman is held accountable for none of this shit. The men who stepped out and said something about this situation was wrong. Stay out of people's business. Stay out of people's business. Stop jumping to the internet to talk about other people's business, because we still gotta fix our own stuff. We as men, we always gotta fix stuff. And then when we do that, when we speak out about our woman, this is the backlash from men speaking out about our woman, about how we were treated bad. Man, how many men was treated bad in your relationship? You ever had your woman beat you with a belt? You ever had your woman? You ever had? Y'all don't want to hear me. Y'all don't want to hear me right now. You ever had your woman go S another man's D and call you on the phone, and she on the phone sucking dick, and you be like, what? What are you doing? You think this shit is funny? I haven't had that, but I'm just saying, y'all think that shit is funny? But y'all want to be in these, y'all talk about men is crazy in these relationships. When you, man, cheat on your woman one time, she'll break your heart. She'll be sending you pictures of her taking back shots from another man. Y'all lying to me. Y'all lying to me. Man, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Everybody be toxic to everybody. It don't be just men. Men, we do dumb shit. I get it. And I'm not gonna defend that. But I'll be damned if y'all think that it just be men be in these whole relationships. Women go sleep with their friend. Women go sleep with the neighbor downstairs cause he ain't got no job and he free. A woman will sleep on you. A woman will cheat on you with a broke ass that ain't got shit to do because he got time for her. Cause he listen to her. Man, stop it, man. I brought all the toxic. Not this. This is not my life. I'm just saying I seen toxic shit, and I'm telling y'all this is where life is. And people think that men just be doing shit. No, we don't. We only do.
Now, what have you learned from Tina, who divorced Lavar after 30 years? Quickly. I'll tell you what you learned. Don't wait until you have the stroke. Don't wait until he loses a foot. Don't wait until those kids are grown. Tina knew that man didn't like her 30 years earlier. You know that man don't like you today. Leave that man today. Okay, bye.
I commented on this woman's video. She deleted my comment, of course. And all I gotta say is, it's crazy that she would say, leave a man. She's happily divorced, by the way. She's happily divorced. Single women keep women single. If y'all think that every man is a Lavar, what is wrong with y'all? Every man ain't no Lavar. Every man ain't no Lavar. That's crazy to say this, to deter women from being in love with a man because you hurt. This woman hurt. She need help. Somebody need to go. Matter of fact, let me stop. Man, she just wants some. That's it. Give her that and move on. Give her that and come. Be like, all right, man. But you know what? Listen, guys, fellas. If you really want to be real with a woman, tell her straight up what you want. Tell her straight up what you want. I don't want nothing more than somebody to sleep with. Be honest with the women, because it's not worth it to be in a relationship with them and they gonna treat you like this. And then, because if you ghost them, or if you don't like them like you thought you did, they're gonna talk shit about you and every other person, and they're gonna talk shit to everybody who you been with. So just tell these women what they want, what you want, and give them the opportunity to say yes or no. Be like, nah, I don't want to be with you. I just want to sleep with you. Say that. I promise you'll still get it. You'll still get what you want. Like, man, they don't care. These women. I'm about to get blocked. Okay. They don't care though.